Before I start this video, I just want to say that I'm giving away this shiny mythic eternal cucumber. Yes, you heard that right, shiny mythic eternal cucumber, which is a 1 in 400 billion chance to anyone who leaves a like on the video, subscribes to the channel, and comments your username. This is my biggest giveaway ever, so good luck. But anyways, the brand new BGS Infinity update has been around for just about 2.5 days now, which is kind of crazy to even say. Just about 2 days now, actually, it's been out for. And with this brand new update, we got the brand new egg called the Mutant Egg. This egg does cost 3,000 candy corn currency, and there are tons of secret pets in this egg. We have the 1 in 1 billion Sinister Shard, the 1 in 5 billion Angelic Spirit, and then the 1 in 100 billion Infinity Radiance. However, in this video, with the help of 5 different alt accounts, I have hatched myself a total of 10 million mutant eggs, which is just crazy to think about. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys everything that I've hatched. Make sure to stick until the end, because I got insanely lucky with at least 5 different secrets. Whether it's normal secrets, shiny secrets, mythic secrets, or shiny mythic secrets, you just want to stay until the end, because let's just say I got something better than normals. First of all though, let's start with the first few pets called the Mutant Kitty, Mutant Bunny, and the Mutant Dragon. All you have to do is just search up Mutant. You can see on this account, I've only hatched a little bit less than 1 million, which is kind of unfortunate. However, my alt accounts have been filling in very nicely, hatching 1.5 million eggs each. But let's just start with the first couple of pets. The Mutant Kitty, I've got 470,000 of. We have 107,000 of the shinies. Mutant Bunny, I've got nearly 200,000 and 45,000 shinies. Then the Mutant Dragon, almost 100,000. However, I also got myself 21,000 shinies. And here's how they all look. I mean, obviously not so special because they are commons. However, here's the dragons. But yeah, pretty sure no one really cares about these first few pets unless you're just starting off this update. But let's go make our way over to the King's Eye, which is a tier number 1 legendary, giving us 1.8 thousand bubbles, 30 candy corn, and 35 gems. Compared to something like the Crimson Eye, it is actually a little bit better in every single department. Candy corn, bubbles, however, it's the same as gems. But let's take a look at how many King Eyes I've got. 18,000 normals, 4.4 thousand shinies, 239 mythics, and then 54 shiny mythics, which is just absolutely insane. Let's just equip all of them, and here is how they look. Right here, the King's Eye, here's a shiny, here's the mythic, and here's the shiny mythic. I really like how the mythics look. These are just absolutely insane, and taking a look at the full team of these just look crazy, like moving all in the same pattern and stuff. I also do like how these shiny mythics look, so let's just re-equip this. Here's how all of these shiny mythic King's Eye look. Let me know which one you guys think is better, either the mythic King's Eye right here or the shiny mythic versions. Anyway, we can stop rambling about these King's Eyes, we can unequip them, because we still have many pets to go through. Let's go to the Evil Marshmallow, which is the rarest tier 2 legendary in the game, at a 1 in 6 million chance. Compared to the Sinister Egg tier 2, with the Equinox, it was a 1 in 400,000. This thing is a 1 in 6 million, so obviously you'd understand if I didn't hatch myself a lot, and unfortunately I only got myself 30 evil marshmallows. However, we can make 3 shinies with that, as well as we did actually get ourselves 5 shinies. Just to take a look at how these shinies look first of all. Here's how they look. You can see the nice little aura. I wanted to actually check a full team of these normal evil marshmallows first. And boom, a full team of evil marshmallows have been equipped. Here's how they all look. You can see the pink fire like walking around me or like trailing behind me. This is really cool in my opinion. We can also check how these things compare with Trick or Treat currency. They do give us 21 million after Trick or Treating. You can see right there 19 million, not a lot at all. Also, make sure to stick until the end of the video, because not only will I show you guys every single secret pet I've hatched, I'll also show you guys my full new and improved Halloween team, which gives me at least 1.1 billion from the trick-or-treating houses. Finally though, let's move on to our final pets before the secret. Let's move on to the Trick or Treat right here, where you can see I've got myself just enough to make a shiny at 11. However, I've also hatched myself 2 shinies. Here's how the normal version looks, and here's how the shiny looks. Not too shabby. However, I do want to see a full team of these normal Trick or Treats, and I also do want to see a mythic. Because if you did not know, oh by the way, these look really cool, like with a full team. But if you did not know, this pet was absolutely humongous in OG BGS. The mythic Trick or Treat was literally as big as any secret inside of the game. So it was just kind of crazy. But what I want to do right now, I just want to quickly go into the plaza and see how a mythic looks. Here's how the mythic version looks, 1 in 1 billion. If I hatch this over a secret pet, that would just be super sad. Thankfully I didn't though. Then here's how the shiny mythic looks, 1 in 40 billion. That is literally enough to carry a shiny secret pet this update. But anyways, we can finally move on from the tier 3 trick or treats because we still have bigger fish to burn. We have the secret pets. Let's start with the first secret pet, which is the 1 in 1 billion sinister shard. I did hatch myself tons of these, and if we actually do take a look at the sinister shard, you can see that I got myself not 1, not 2, but 3 of these. In my opinion, that is just absolutely insane how I hatched myself not 1, not 2, but 3 once again. And here is how they all look together. Take a look at these sinister shards right here. Wow, I mean this pet, not only is it huge, it also has a brilliant like color display. What I want to do though, for the one with the secret hunter enchant, I was actually using it to hatch because I was really lazy to enchant it with determination. So what I want to do with it right now, instead of having it secret hunter, I want to put it as determination. There we go, first try. And before we do anything, I also want to check out the trick or treating stats from the houses here with these 3 sinister shards. 83 million for 3 pets. That is just absolutely insane. You guys are going to see how crazy it is with a full team of these brand new secrets really soon. But anyways, let's move on to the next secret. We have the 1 in 100 billion radiance. What I want to do, I just want to check that because I'm pretty sure I did not get myself a radiance. Yeah, all I have is a couple of these radiant crystal dragons, which were from like update 5 I think, or update 7. So unfortunately no radiance for us, but we have another secret pet called the 1 in 5 billion angelic spirit, where you can see if we search up angelic, you can see that we got ourselves one of these. And I was actually lucky enough to hatch this pet on my main account. So yes, we can take a look at the main account hatch animation. But trust me, after this 1 in 5 billion angelic spirit, you're probably going to think that this is the end. He's hatched no more secrets. Well, you are wrong. But let's just get through this angelic spirit hatch animation. You can see here is the egg growing, and here is the angelic spirit. Take a look at that thing, 1 in 5 billion. Let's press equip on this thing because I do want to see how it looks, and there it is. Does look quite like a little bit smaller than the sinister shard if I'm not mistaken. The sinister shard is a little bit bigger because it flies off the ground higher. But wow, this angelic spirit, you can see the little particles around it. It looks insane. And before I get anything out of the way, I want to show you guys everything that I've hatched from the BGS Infinity admin abuse, which took place yesterday. Unfortunately, I did actually trade a few of my secret pets, but I have this one crazy hatch animation clip where I want you guys to see it. Take a look at this. The developers literally spawned eggs that are absolutely insane. I just want to pause this for a little because it's about to come. But yeah, take a look at this. Obviously, I did hatch myself tons of secrets. Let's rewind a little bit though, because I want to show you guys how crazy this egg really is. You can see right here, this literally says, I think like times 10 million luck, which is absolutely insane. I know it's only for 10 seconds, but in the 10 seconds, I managed to hatch something crazy. Let's just rewind. Literally, it says the legendary's chance is a 15,000%, the tier 2 is a 150%, and the trick or treat tier 3 is a 100% chance to actually hatch. But if you can see right here, not only did I hatch me one secret, I got myself 2 secrets right here. Unfortunately, it's not like the sinister shard or anything. However, you can see I got the super shock and then a shiny super shock right after that. So yeah, I hope you guys thought that was absolutely insane because I definitely did. Here's the shiny super shock. I did actually give away the normal one, but take a look at how big this thing is. Unfortunately, I just put myself XP on it, but yeah, I mean this pet is quite enough like valueless now these days. There's already 462 of these shinies existing. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a rainbow shock normal. No, I definitely do have a normal rainbow shock, and we could just take a look at like a shiny patriotic shock. But wow, just take a look at how big the super shock is. Anyways, now that we got the insane admin abuse luck out of the way. By the way, there will be an admin abuse confirmed next Saturday, which is a few days. Like obviously it's going to be on the next update, which we already have leaks for, by the way. I'll definitely post update leaks video later today. But anyways, we can finally take a look at my new Halloween team. Here's my team. Before this video, we can just press unequip on these haunted spirits. We can press unequip on this Frankenbot, unfortunately. And we can equip a few of the brand new sinister shards that we finally got. Here's our new and improved Halloween team, if I'm not mistaken. These sinister shards are absolutely insane. what I want to do now, I want to check my trick or treat stats because it's gonna be absolutely insane. Let's go to trick or treat, let's go in the houses, and the first house that we got is 890 million. Moving on, we have a 989 million house, which is also insane, and there we go, 1.08 billion house, which is absolutely insane. That is almost 1.1 billion candy corn per house. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they did nerf the Sinister Shard stats, unfortunately, unless I have like a pet with no determination on it. Yeah, they did nerf the Sinister Shard stats, unfortunately. It was much better than the All-Seeing Shard Shiny. It was at like 3.6 thousand candy corn. However, now it's only at 2.7 thousand. But this nerf was needed. This Sinister Shard is really broken. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be the end of this video. Please let me know if you enjoyed it by leaving a like and subscribe. And regardless, if you want to enter the shiny mythic eternal cucumber, which I have 2 of by the way, however I'm only giving 1. If you want to enter this giveaway, all you have to do is leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your username down below. Peace.